Hi everybody! We're just wrapping up our build of the 1/144 scale Revell space shuttle and booster rocket with fuel tank and launch pad, I guess. And we're just sort of gluing, just sort of getting the tanks here glued. It should be pretty well dry. And I'm just getting ready to fix the shuttle itself here that we've got to our gantry kind of thing, whatever we got, whatever you call it, your standoffs. So I'm just sort of letting that set up a bit, and then we'll get those fastened together. So yeah, we did a sort of a build episode and showed painting and trying to get these decals that were falling apart on and stuff on the booster rockets. And the rest of it was really struggling with this. I didn't really film any much of putting this together. It was such a thing. This was not a lot of fun. This kit to build. I don't know. I read a few of the comments and I saw a few of you out there had experience with this kit, being a poor fit and just not really good overall. And I found the exact same thing. I had a brutal time getting this thing bent together. It was warped and twisted, and there weren't very many parts. There's not a big part count to this. It's just I just had a lot of warpage problems and parts that didn't really just want to stay in the shape that they were designed to be originally. So, we had some bad seams to fix and bad decals. I could only use some of the decals, the black outline decals for the back here on the back and along the wings here and stuff. They just deteriorated as soon as I tried to use them. I did, however, get the NASA ones to work. I went a little kind of off script there. I put a NASA up here on the back, but yeah, and I just sort of did what I could with the front. So, not my greatest achievement, but we stuck with it. We stuck with the whole thing, and we got it together. There was a few times where I was frustrated and thought, but actually, I think now once it's sitting up here, it's gonna sort of rest on. Let's see, these two things sort of here, with the takes behind it. Good from far, far from good. Oh well, I'm going to call it a win in the way that I didn't bin it, and I did actually put it together and get it finished, and it might actually not look too bad by the time I got it done, but I'm just sort of touching up around the tracks here on the bottom, and I'm just using these AK markers. These things are great. I really like these. They work really well. And yeah, as soon as this sort of sets up here, it's just still a little bit wiggly. We'll get this fixed together, and I can get it on the base, and we'll be done. We'll be done. We got our base; it's pretty well ready to go, and we definitely have our space shuttle ready to go. It is what it is. It's not my best work for sure, but hey, it's a space shuttle, and we've got one. Never know; I might be able to post a couple Gunpla around here on 144 scale. Originally, I did have plans to have with it open and maybe, in orbit or something with a Gundam flying around them. But, yeah, that didn't work out this time. So maybe next time. And there's our tanks. That turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the tanks. Booster, it didn't really turn out all that kind of bad looking. But, yeah, overall, it was not the most enjoyable kit to build. So when I come back, we'll just let this set. We'll get it fixed together, and then that'll be it for this one. And we're already into the next build, so I guess I could kind of intro you on how we're progressing on that one. Okay, we got it attached. So now we have one cohesive space shuttle with booster rockets attached together. So it's a fair size kit when you're done. I mean, it is a good size kit. And yeah, I did the best I could with it, but you know what? Overall, I'm not hugely mortified, and it doesn't feel like a complete waste of time. So all in all, I'm kind of pretty well happy with it, I guess. I enjoy modeling, so you take the good with the bad. It wasn't as enjoyable as maybe a lot of kits that I do, but it was still fun, and it actually, now that I've kind of got it together, I look at that. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. As long as you don't get right up on top of it. I mean, it's actually maybe fairly convincing. And here it is, completed. The Revell 144 space shuttle. So I guess Discovery, Endeavour, Atlantis, whichever one you want to do. With the booster rockets and a launch pad, and there's what we were able to accomplish with it. So, would I recommend this kit? I mean, I wouldn't pay a lot for it. I would, maybe just keep it, in the $20 range. I know it's a big box and it has a big decal set with it, but more than likely your decals are not going to really work for you. And you might have some fit issues with the fuselage and stuff, and whatever. So you can see my decals are a bit chunky and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, am I sad that I built it? No. I mean, I'm glad I built it, and I'm glad I got it finished. I put the little astronaut here, just at the side to give you a sense of the scale of it. There you go. You can kind of see him. So, I mean, I'm glad I built it. I'm glad I finished it. Like I said, I experienced a lot of trouble with the fuselage being warped, and this was twisted. I did get to use my new heat gun. I did a little product reviews and stuff that I had ordered, and one of the items was a small heat gun that I had ordered, and I put it away. I'll bring it out the next time when I got to use it and show it off and show you. But it does work, and it actually is a really good little tool. And I had to use it to straighten this out because this had a real bad warp to it. The fuselage seemed to be shorter. One side is shorter than the other, so I ran into a lot of trouble around the front here, around where the canopy fits in. They sort of, came like that at the end where the canopy meets the fuselage. It was really out of whack. So, I mean, when that starts to happen, I'm bad for this. I sort of like, right? So then I just sort of, I wouldn't say go through the motions, but I'm definitely not as, particular about sanding this or doing that. So, I mean, I did kind of just smack it together at that point, clamp it and gluing it and filling it and stuff. But I got the nose actually, not bad. It was actually pretty ugly at first. So some of that did work out. And I guess overall, it doesn't make that bad of a presentation model. I mean, it's going to sit, basically in my cabinet for now until I run out of room. I just bust my. I only had him sitting there with a little teeny bit of glue. I'll just glue him back on. But I mean, overall, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Now, I don't know a newer casting of this model, like a newer release of this model. You may have a lot better success. I'm assuring that the decals would be a lot better in a newer kit. But yeah, I mean, that's about all I got for this one. I did my best, and we got it built, we got it finished, so we can put it in the finished column. And I guess I can break out, before we go today, I guess I could break out what I'm working on now and how we're coming along with it. So I'll just spread it on the desk over here. I'll just going to put this over away, and I'll bring our next project that we're working on out and just give you a quick look at it and kind of lead you into where we're going next. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. So this is our next project, and we've just started. We just got the box open. I've got my spruce here sort of labeled, sort of ready to go. And this is the Trumpeter 1/35 scale Centauro. And I watch the Busy Builder channel. I don't know. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Great channel. He works off the bench, kind of does a live stream. Usually does a couple a week. I've been on holiday, so I've been missing his live streams, and I've been having to watch them later. They're still great. I like to catch him live when I can, but he's building a very similar type AFV sort of vehicle right now, and I caught the first bit, and I want to get back in because I know he's gotten into the paint and the weathering and stuff of it. And he's a really good modeler. I really like what he does, so I wanted to watch. Plus, he has a hands-on experience in the military with working around these vehicles, from what I understand. So he kind of brings a level of realism to it that, being familiar with the vehicle itself. And we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with this United Nations. Not that I'm the hugest fan of this sort of thing, but it's a peace vehicle, and I'm all for peace. So I think I'm gonna do it in the white with the decals for the United Nations there, and do the Peacekeeper one with a few figures deploying around it. So I'm just basically, getting started here. We've got our, parts separated. I've got my chassis here, the body here ready to go. Basically clamshell type thing going on, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice looking model. We got a lot of nice detail on it. There is a box review that I did of the sprues, so you can get a really good look at this kit, and that's going to be posted later on today. So if you want to look at that, feel free to go in and take a look at that. And if you want to join us for the build and the paint process on this one, please do, because I'm really excited to get started on this. Actually, we're going to start right now and push forward as far as we can. I think I can get a lot of this sort of sorted out over the course of today, and hopefully get into paint relatively quickly. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm feeling pretty confident about this build. So yeah. I guess that's it for me for now as far as the build. Summertime, I've taken some holidays, so it's been a couple weeks since I posted, but I'm back now, and we're rocking and rolling, and we got a few things in the oven cooking. I do have a landscape sort of base diorama that I've been making. I just received this, which is a 1/44 scale destroyed apartment building. I'm not going to use it in the diorama that I've built, but I'll bring that out in the next little update episode with the Requiem for Vengeance kits on it. And, I'll kind of show you where I'm winning and losing as far as my diorama skills go. But, I keep practicing, I keep trying to get better. So if you're doing the same, right on. If you have comments or anything you want to share, please share them, because the interaction with the channel is really great. Anyways, that's it. If you feel like subscribing, please do. It helps the channel. And until next time, keep modeling, or keep rocking and rolling, or water skiing, or whatever it is you do. Keep doing it, and be good to each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.